Hi, I'm David from neuroflash, and today I'm going to show you how to write long text with neuroflash. As we learned before, I can combine different text types to achieve my desired results. Today, I want to show you how you can use this to write long texts. To that end, today we're going to create a blog post together. Let's say we want to write a blog post titled "The Influence of Social Networks on Teenagers." If I don't have an idea for the title of my blog post yet, I can also use the text type blog post ideas beforehand. A blog post needs a structure, of course. Therefore, I choose blog post outline and enter the title of my blog post. I click on create and receive my suggestions within a few seconds. Individual subheadings and H2 title, and thus have the structure for my blog post. I will also add the title of our blog post on top. And we'll give it an H1 title. Now we can add our blog post introduction. Therefore, we use the text type blog post intro, click on create, and choose your favorites. We can do the same with our blog post conclusion paragraph. Same procedure again, I select my favorites and have therefore the basis for my blog post. Now we come to the part where our text actually becomes a long format text. To give our subheading some content, I use the H2 to paragraph text type and enter our subheadings into the brief. And I receive the appropriate text for our desired subtopic. Once I've selected my favorite suggestions, here's another exciting tool that comes into play. If I press Alt and the letter W, the magic pen will continue writing the text at the position where my cursor is currently located. I can repeat this process as many times as I like to create a longer, more coherent paragraph. In addition, I can of course combine different suggestions just as before and also press refresh if I want to receive further suggestions. This is how I build my blog post piece by piece in a modular format. As an alternative to H2 to paragraph, we can also use our already known freestyle tool. We can tell the tool to write us a blog post and copy the title of our subheading into our brief. I can now use the text models to write the paragraphs of my blog post piece by piece. For example, I can also tell the tool to write me a list. There are literally no limits to your imagination with neuroflash. You can also use the same principle for various other long text formats. In this way, you can generate press releases, website texts, text for flyers, and much more in no time at all. For website text, for example, you can use our tools for websites and landing pages and combine them with the H2 to paragraph or freestyle tool. The text type product descriptions can also be very useful here. neuroflash helps you to be variable and efficient, but still write in your own text handwriting. Try it out and generate your own long text using the magic pen.